Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And, of course, T.J. McConnell. A lot of what he's been doing in his first several games with his new team, just feeling things out, using that basketball instinct and learning the playbook.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
Here's Toronto now.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Tatum. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Stevenson. And so Booker will bring it up for Toronto. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Toronto's shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker looking around. And again, no good by Toronto.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Portis the screen. There's Williams. And Tatum pulls it down.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Johnson outside. Pass to Turner. From downtown. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll to the line for 3 free throws.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
So both teams making some changes here. And he nails the third. Here's Booker. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Really has an off night. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set your move. Set your move. for the Knicks, wearing number 10, Trayvon Brazil.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Brooklyn ball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Raptors with the lead. And he drives in. And the dunk by Booker.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
The three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Toronto with the ball. Shot's good by Booker.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Booker. Pass to Tatum. Booker outside. Off target from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Baseline try. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Toronto leading by 3. Here's the screen. Booker inside. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Booker's got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets trail by 3. Johnson for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Quickly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Out to the wing. Here's Shed. No good on the three. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 5. We know the 90s were a different era, Craig. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Abaji. Scoreless thus far. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Johnson left side. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Raptors trailed by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Nets.
For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Jones. No scoring in this one. Quickly with it. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And Darko Rojakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. Here's Booker. Stevenson left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Tatum, that's for 2. And again, no good by Toronto. Nets leading by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Devin Booker.
And Williams drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
17-foot shot on the way. Booker, no good. Johnson, that's for 2. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
And they'll get another chance. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it. Pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson left side. This one for 3. Booker pulls it in. Raptors trail by 8. On the drive, Booker. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
.44 seconds left to play in the first half. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Williams with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Booker throws it down.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Johnson, that's for 2. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Outside Tatum. Inside Tatum, automatic.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and Johnson puts it in. Johnson's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Brooklyn with it, leading by 5. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Again, the Nets for 2.
Assisted by.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And there it is for him.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
To the paint. Here's Jones. No good from outside. Raptors trailed by 5. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Out to Brooks. Here's Mobo. Pass to Booker. Booker sinks the 3.
Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Outside Turner. A 3-ball. Jones from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Tatum down low. He has 6. Here's Booker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 25 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Raptors trailed by 5. To the middle, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him. And so Booker will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Turner up top. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. It's good from long range. Turner's got 6.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trade.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Pass to Portis. Lots of room. Toronto grabs the miss. The shot's good from quickly.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Turner trying to free himself up. Can't get it to fall.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Keita. Here's Quickly. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Nets with the lead. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions.
One more time, fans.
Quickly looking it over. To the right side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other area they're separating themselves is with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
There's a good screen. And here is Johnson. 20 points for him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. A three from Quickly. Knocks down the three ball. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for t-shirts. We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Nets trailed by 5. There's the pick to halt the run. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 22 points. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Takes it inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that no.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Johnson right side. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Booker outside. Stevenson outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5.
54.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Shed. Here's Quickly. Pass to Abaji. From beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson. And here's Brooklyn. There's the three. Good on the triple. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Quickly. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Quickly's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Inside. Johnson for three. He can't get that one. Raptors leading by 4. Quickly with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Knocked away. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cada. The layup off target. Nets trailed by 4. Williams, that's for 2. The rebound by Cada. And the Raptors with possession. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team down.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Next foul. That's his first personal foul. First team down.
Here's Tatum.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
To the inside.
Trey Johnson.
Booker, no good. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the wing, Booker. Stevenson outside. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Pass to Azubuike. Right side, Tatum. With the clock, winds. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce. Oh, wow. Goodness, man.
And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Azubuike. The rebound by Turner. Nets trailed by 3. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Booker. Fast break Toronto. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
And a miss there on the triple.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Back to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. The three. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 28 points for the game.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
To Stevenson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Turner to take the lead. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Pass to Booker. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto no up.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Turner. Johnson with it. Brooks covering. Fires the three. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson, right side. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
It's the first. Net will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put